What's up, guys? Welcome back. It's me, Andy, El Tiburon, professional boxer, now retired, 30 professional fights, 23 wins. You guys know the rest. Go check out my box rec. Anyways, guys, I'm here to talk about one of the biggest fights taking place this weekend. Terence Crawford versus who they also know him as the Big Fish, Errol Spence. And I know we've seen on Instagram and all over the media a lot of back and forth between these two as far as who's the best fighter. This is an exciting fight. They both have a lot to prove. This is literally gonna define who's the best at the 147-pound division. You guys are wondering my prediction. It's tough. You got Errol Spence, someone who's very solidified at 147. He is the true 147 pounder. He's fought the biggest names at 147 pounds. Terence Crawford has moved his way up to 147, then taking on the best that he could possibly fight, then ending his contract with Top Rank, and now signing a deal with PBC to fight Errol Spence. Before I get into it, I just want to let you guys know a rematch will be taking place by the end of 2023. That's part of Crawford's deal with PBC. So we will be seeing a rematch by the end of 2023. However that rematch goes, we might be seeing a classic trilogy fight. I mean, we just don't know how this shit's gonna play out. Whether these guys are gonna have a competitive fight the first time around, one's gonna wipe out the other. I don't think one or another is gonna wipe each other out. I think they both have a tremendous amount of skill level, but I do believe it's a lot of firepower in the ring. Errol Spence being, the man down. He's all about man down. He's always dropped an opponent in a lot of his fights. He's the type of guy that's going to walk you down, hands up, catch and shoot. Very defensively responsible. Very fundamentally, just a great fighter all around. I really like Errol Spence. But I don't know. I think Terence Crawford is going to win only because I've been seeing and not that it even matters, but I just feel like Crawford was the one trying to shoot and get this fucking fight. Like, he was battling every way to get the fight, even being, getting out of his Top Rank thing, and here he was going to chase what they call the Big Fish. He went out there trying to do whatever he can, and I know Errol Spence agreed on terms and whatnot, but look at Crawford, like I said, Errol Spence, fundamentally, he's all around one of the best boxers. Hands up, catch and shoot. He's defensively responsible. I just think Crawford's a little more elusive. He's the type of guy, he could fight you orthodox. He could fight you lefty. He could chunk it. He can box. And Errol Spence can too. But if Errol Spence gets caught slipping like what he did with Ugas, fucking around trying to fumble the mouthpiece, shit like that, Crawford's going to take flight. But we've also seen it happen to Crawford. Well, he's been a little buckled by, I know you guys saw that fight when he fought Mean Machine. For the real boxing fans out there, he did get hurt. He did get buckled. Aegis, I believe his name's Aegis Kavalaisky. I forget how to pronounce his name, but I know him as Mean Machine. He has the frame of Errol Spence, and he was able to do work on Crawford before the stoppage. So styles make fights. At the end of the day, I could give you my prediction, but styles make fights. This is a fight I wouldn't place a heavy bet on just because you don't know what's gonna happen. I wouldn't tell real passionate boxing fans to put all their money on Errol or put all their money on Crawford just because, like I said, there's too much skill in the ring, too much firepower. But at the end of the day, I do want to mention this. Terence Crawford did sign a little deal with PBC. Errol Spence has always been with PBC and Al Heyman. In a very close fight. Let that be a fucking factor. It always has been. We just saw last weekend, Maxie Hughes versus George Kambosos. What happened? The guy that was signed to the promoter got the decision, and the other guy that should have won the fight had no signage deal whatsoever, and he lost. I know this has nothing to do with the fight. I'm just saying, Errol Spence has been with PBC from day one. Crawford just signed his 2-fight deal and whatnot. I just feel if it's a close fight, it's going to play a lot of factors in the decision. Going to Errol and it even being a draw, they know Crawford stuck with them for 2 to 3 fights, whatever the deal was. They know he's stuck with them, so he's not going to go nowhere. He can't go nowhere. And they know that whoever wins, a rematch has to take place either way by the end of 2023 because of Crawford. My prediction, Crawford. I don't want to say decision because I really don't think he's going to do this decision. I think in order to get the decision, I have him winning by decision, but in order to get that decision, he's going to have to hurt maybe drop Errol Spence, which we haven't seen him drop at all. It's gonna be a classic fight. I know a lot of you guys saw Marvin Hagler versus Tommy Hearns. I know it won't be that exact fight, but I think we're gonna see that energy and that magnitude against one another, and I just can't wait, man. These are two guys that are gonna go at it. What's your prediction? Let me know what you guys think. Who do you guys think is gonna win in the comments below? Hey, that's my opinion. There's nothing wrong with it. We all have our own opinions, and that's what makes boxing so exciting.